trying to... Oh, it's recording. Why is it so out of focus? I have no idea why it's so blurry. Justin, it's so blurry. I don't know why. Help me! Justin! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, okay. Okay, oh my god, this is so weird. Okay. Hi, I'm Miguel. I am the so-called leader and founder of FOMO, also known as Fear of Missing Out, the longer title. I usually just say FOMO because it just sounds nicer. But yeah, FOMO is an art collective. We're North Philly Art Collective. We do a little bit of everything. We do poetry, photography, just kind of anything that interests us in the moment.
FOMO is a community to me. FOMO is built up of my friends, people that have literally seen me through my ups and downs, people who have supported me. Yeah, it's a community, a safe place.
At least for me, I feel like FOMO is our group of friends and that literally just sell artwork together. And we also do a lot of fun other things during class or outside of class. We like to hang out together because we're actually friends. We're not like coworkers or anything. And usually I end up talking to like Lynn about stuff. Like if I need somebody to relate to, I go to Lynn. If I need to goof off with somebody, I probably go to Miguel or Asia. And then there's Justin. He's just like, Justin's Justin.
Hello, hello. Do. So can I keep it like...
Something else. Hi, my name is Asia Monroy. I am a photographer. I am Tunisian and Guatemalan, and it's a big part of my identity. I'm in love with culture. I'm just amazing, funny, cute. I am the co-founder of FOMO, actually. My guy was like, I'm itching to make something. I'm itching to create. And I'm like, okay, bro. He came up with the idea of making an art collective.
We all started out at this organization called Photography Without Borders. It's this organization that helps youth tell stories through photography, and we were all in the same class, so that's kind of how we all met and how we all became friends. Mr. Rocco, he is the founder of Photography Without Borders. I was really inspired by him and his story because, you know, he started his organization from the ground up by himself. He started it in his basement, and I was like, wow, you know, I could do my own thing like that, and I don't need the go-ahead from anybody. It can just be my own independent thing. And I've always liked the idea of, you know, having a cool group together, you know, like a band or whatever, having different types of people come together to make something. You know, they say like things are better as a group. Things can like grow better as a group, and I always kind of believe that.
So Miguel basically just texted me, I responded, and it grew from there. Our past events to me are a learning experience. Anything that ever happens in the art world, personal world, is always going to be a learning experience. It was an amazing experience. I can't wait to do it again, but better. You know, now with what we have learned in our trials.
Okay, guys, I was initiated into this organization, this collective, by very formal text or conversation by our lovely leader here, Miguel.
Nah, we couldn't.
Yeah. Stay off the camera. Yeah, so one night I just got a text from Miguel on my personal number at that. And he was like, can you join? What did you say? I don't remember. The way I joined FOMO was that Miguel, our leader, wanted us to make a poetry reading at the gallery, at a gallery. And at first we were like a little itty baby.
2550 Kensington Avenue, May 31st from 7 to 8 p.m. A poetry reading and an art gallery. A fire in the garden with...
I usually call myself a multimedia artist. I'm kind of like FOMO. I do a little bit of everything. I do illustration, music, acting, writing, poetry. I like to dabble in like all of the art forms. I'm very comfortable expressing myself in that way. And that's a reason why I started doing these events too, is showing art on social media and stuff is just so bleak. It's just, ugh. You're just kind of like putting stuff out there into like a black void, and there's just no fun or like connection with that. And, you know, to do it in person and to see the people and have them like really interact with art face to face, I thought could be like a great way to like sort of counteract that stuff.
The past events, they were a little bit overwhelming in the sense that, you know, like, I haven't done a lot of events, and like perform, but it's great. I mean, not everybody has the opportunity to have the space to perform and like express your thoughts.
I really like the past events we've done. I think I like them. I thought they were really cool, especially because we're our age, and there's not a lot of people our age that I know that are like really into the arts. And actually, I don't know anybody that into the arts. Let's be so for real. I don't know anybody else other than y'all that would be into be like, all right, let's do this at this place at this time for this poetry reading and this art. Blah, blah, blah. It's hard to find people outside of our little crew that will be very much on art. You know, it's like we have all influenced each other in our artworks, and it's nice to see it because I feel like there's not a lot of people I know, so I appreciate it a little bit more.
I'm Lynn Alvarez. I'm from Dominican Republic, and I do photography, poetry, paint, draw. I sew sometimes, crochet too. Yeah, so at first I wasn't involved in it. I don't know why. I have to beat some people up right now. But yeah, I was patiently waiting for the moment I was asked to be part of FOMO. And then it happened. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else to do. And like, I like these people. And so I accepted. You know what? I should have said no. Because of all the time I waited, I should have said no. Like,
mid yawn is crazy. Hi, my name is Jazzy. I am a college student. I work here at Taller Puertorriqueño. I do photography. I have been dabbling in other medias and art for the past few years. I also am a writer. I like collaging. I don't remember how many years it's been now with FOMO. I think 2 years now. You guys were out and about. I was not in Philly. I was in North Carolina. And then when I came back, they're like, oh, do you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm down. We ended up developing like, not a business, but more than like friends. So, and friends that do art together practically, friends that like sell their art together. That's how we all ended up being like FOMO, fear of missing out, because we were all friends to begin with, and we're like, we don't want FOMO, like we don't want to fear of missing out, and yeah.
Miguel had the amazing idea of, I'm missing out. Oh wait, no, that's not how it went.
I swear to God, you gotta keep this in. I created the name of FOMO.
You know, we had a friend group. We have a friend group.
Oh.
We have a friend group, and we always used to hang out without one of our members, and she was feeling a lot of FOMO. So we were like, hey, let's create the group and let's call it FOMO, Fear of Missing Out. We're keeping that in. I like our events. They were very intimate. Maybe not by choice, but The venue we picked was intimate, and the crowd followed that. But overall, I liked the vibes of it. It was very tight-knit, and the vending experiences has also been tight-knit. We're like our own little band, and we play for ourselves.
I'm not really a poet. I'm more like a discussionist. I love having discussions. I love to have discussions. I'm not really a poet. I'm not really like, I'm gonna cook up a fire speech or whatever. It's whatever comes to my heart. Whatever questions are asked, whatever answers I give, whatever answer they give from the question that I asked is kind of how I inspire myself and how I find my creativity in this world. So when the girl was like, let's do poems, I was like, yay! And I did not like the poem that I said. It was from conversations that I've had, from things that I've heard while I was eavesdropping other conversations. But it being put into a poem was just like, this is so corny. This is so corny. So yeah, this event, I definitely want to do something that I'm going to be proud of.
I'm really excited for this next one. I'm really nervous about it too. I think I'm always nervous when I'm doing these events is because, I just want to do it the best I can and make something that's meaningful and interesting and, make my friends and my community proud. I guess I'm always just a little scared that like things are not going to turn out good or, I'm going to put in all of this work and it's not really going to lead to anything. But I think so far it's been pretty good. So, I think I just get in my head sometimes.
I am worried that I get bullied. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I'm sorry. I am worried that not a lot of people come to the event. That's like what I'm mostly worried about. I mean, we know people, and like obviously, people will show up, but it's just a deep down fear that I have.
Fear of missing out.
Exactly.
I like where we're going. To be honest, I think it's kind of good that we're a little bit more on the slow side. And it's like a nice slow pace only because we're also trying to figure out what we're doing right now. Some of us are in college, but some of us aren't in college yet or are not going to college. And that's perfectly fine. There's a variety. There's always gonna be a variety. It's kind of nice to see where everybody's going. And if somebody kind of goes off of track, it's like, well, we're there to go like see what's wrong. That's why it's like we're a group of friends.
I'm excited to keep growing, as people, as friends, as an organization, as a collective. It's just kind of nice. It's like a little archive of all our work and how we are as people through the photos and the work that we've made. I feel like it's gonna be something nice to look back on.
I want to be able to influence other people, teach other people. It's a big part of my identity. Teaching, learning. And I think that would be amazing for FOMO, expand it. And I think FOMO is just, I don't know, maybe a bridge, a web into our friendship. I think it makes it stronger. We see each other funny, cute, and then we also see each other professional and locked in. And I think it just grows our friendship and it makes it stronger and it solidifies it even more. And that is the biggest thing that I want to come out of FOMO, our relationships becoming stronger, our connections flourishing.
I guess I'm like open to anything, as long as we're like together. But yeah, I mean, doing art with a group of people that I like and like love spending time with is amazing. So anything is great. So cheesy, man. Like
I'm a very independent person, but I think it's a good challenge to work with people, and especially the people I work with. They're very different, and they have different opinions and styles and perspectives on things. So it's a bit of a challenge to get everybody together to do something, but anything that's worth making is a challenge.